Hi friends, I've been watching Test cricket since late 80s. One of my earliest memories of watching a Test match was in my house in Calicut, where I used to sit in front of a black and white TV, waking up early in the morning, and I used to watch the matches in Australia and in West Indies. And Australia and West Indies were one of the most exciting teams, during the later part of 80s. So what I'm going to tell now is, since then, I've been watching most of India's important series, be it in India or abroad. But the recently concluded India series in Australia is undoubtedly one of the most exciting series I've ever watched in the last 35 years of watching cricket. No, I'm not going to do an analysis of the series. In fact, a lot of experts are doing it. I am actually trying to pick some of the important life lessons which we can actually learn out of this recently concluded series. So, here is my lesson number one: never get bogged down by the magnanimity of the situation you are in. Just focus on the task. Look at what the young boys did in Australia. They were not bothered about the fact that they're going to play Australia in Australia. They were not affected by the fact that Virat Kohli, the Indian captain, the big name in world cricket, he was not a part of them from the second test onwards. That didn't really affect them. They were not bothered by the fact that half of their key players were not a part of the playing 11 for various reasons, which means the debutants and all the younger players were supposed to take on Australia, the mighty Australia, and they were facing bowlers like Pat Cummins, Hazelwood, and Mitchell Stark. That didn't really affect them because they were not bothered about the names around them. They were not bothered about the ambience. They were just bothered about the task ahead. They were just trying to do their duty and their responsibility. Lesson number two for me is identify your strength, stick to that, and do that with all your heart. A Pujara knew what he was supposed to do, and a Pant knew what he was supposed to do. Pujara never tried doing a Pant, or a Pant never played like Pujara. Each of them knew what their role was, what their strength was, and they did their best in that role. My lesson number three is life will keep giving you opportunities amidst all its adversities. You should embrace them with an open heart and an open hand. That's what we did. That's what the young Indian team did in Australia. Amidst all these adversities, they just went ahead and they took it as an opportunity. And the youngsters, each of them performed. So, friends, like I said once, life and Test cricket, I find a lot of similarities. Both life and Test cricket will throw a lot of challenges to us, but at the same time, it will give you opportunities to bounce back. So, if you have the determination, the grit, the fighting spirit, and a real desire to come out of it, you will be successful. So I think this particular series was an eye opener to a lot of us. Not only that, India is a great cricketing nation and a great cricket team. We also realized that with some of the qualities shown by these players, we can make differences to our lives too. Thank you.